Where are you from? I'm sorry.
I am from I live in Charlotte, North Carolina. Yes.
Okay, with Miss Sue.
Miss Oh, wait, yes, you're with Miss Sutin, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm. Yep, with Miss Sue.
Okay, cool.
Nice. Well, then that kind of gets it going then. It
Yes.
is welcome everybody. I'm gonna start this meeting now. Um, I'm glad you guys are able to join us today. It currently is for me. I currently am in Abu Dhabi right now. Actually, it's 6 a.m. over here. Um, and I'm glad you're all able to join us. Hopefully, you guys had a great weekend. Let me get the screen sharing. Thank you all for joining us. It is the 1st of March. 1st of March, third month of the year 2021. Time's flying by. It really is. It's really going by really, really fast. I'm glad you guys are able to join us. And today's meeting, oh, if you guys don't know me, my name is Martin Hahn. I'm currently a Sharon Rose Master in Atomy. And hopefully today we'll have a great meeting together. Before we start and end the meeting, we're going to go with our company motto. Now I'm going to say company motto. I'm going to say it one time, and then you guys can follow along with me. For those of us who are first timers or tenure, I'm going to say company motto. Ready? You'll say yes with the right fist in the air. Then I'll say go. Then we'll repeat. Cherish the spirit. Create the vision. Follow the faith. Serve in humility. Aja, aja, aja. With 3 fist pumps at the end. All right. Hopefully you guys can unmute yourselves and join me. And righty. Company motto, ready? Yes.
Share the
Go.
spirit. Cherish
Cherish the
the
spirit.
There's the spirit.
Create the vision. Follow the faith. Serve in humility. Aja, aja, aja.
Aja, aja.
All right. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. So today you're gonna see my face the entire time. I'm glad you are, right? I'm glad. um, Basically today we're gonna go through some products, and I've heard many people ask about and kind of talk about ways or explain so much about the ingredients of products or of the detailed in products and things when someone who just signed up as a member is just wanting to know and get to know Atomy. So today, maybe some quick information that we can maybe use, or I'm going back to the basics. I've been doing this for a little while, and I'm trying to do the same exact thing over and over again. And you guys can look at the ingredients all you want and go more in detail all about it. That's up to you. But this is how I explained hemohim at times. Maybe I'll go into a little bit of detail, but always try and grasp some little information to pinpoint and to give some um, main information to a new member or consumer. Now, if you're a new member here, welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. If you are tenure, great. And you'll always hear this all the time. And it's always good and information to always refresh, or you've always been doing it. And I'm just trying to say it again. So what we have, what we of Atomy is a company that distributes products online. They distribute products, and it's called Atomy. So let me just get through this screen one more time. We have many variety of products, but our main supplement flagship product is called the Hemohim. So today I'll go through a little bit of the healthcare, the business plan, which compensation plan, and then we'll finish from there. So the main product is the Hemohim. And for me, I didn't join as a member because of this business, because of what's gonna give me for my future, because I was trying to get to this because of the money. My mom was the one who actually introduced me, who made me drink this Hemohim. It comes in little packets. And she was saying, hey, drink this, drink this. And I was like, okay, whatever. She signed me up and said, hey, she called me in college. Hey, what's your last four social? I just gave it to her. I mean, here you go, mom. So I use yours all the time. I'm sure you don't know mine. So here you go. She signed me up, and she got me this Hemohim, and I drink it like every day. This Hemohim here, um, it helped me with my allergies. I'm allergic to nuts. I'm allergic to like macadamia nuts, walnuts, pecans, almonds, all types of nuts. My throat itches, and the inside of my ears would itch. I'm also allergic to fruits, from pineapple, from mangoes to peaches to pears, kiwis, apples. My lips get tingly red, and the same symptoms of my throat and ears get red as well. This hemohim here is not hemohim and hemoher, but the hemohim was actually a project name. A South Korean government scientists have created a health functional supplement for themselves, and they produce this. So hemo stands for hemoglobin. The H in is hematopoiesis. I is for immune system, and M for modulation of the body. This here took 8 years of research and development as a national project, and was the very first individually approved functional health supplement. Now, it was developed by scientists called Korea Atomic Energy Research Institute, and it was also tested by the Korea Cancer Center Hospital. Now, I'm not here to try and sell us products, guys. I'm not paid by the company. I'm a member just like you. My mom just signed me up, and I'm doing this full time to share with members, share with people what great products there are. And within this product here, our flagship product, the Hemohem actually increases our NK cell vitality, which is a natural killer cell in our body that we can produce to help fight against the bad cells. It also enhances cytokine production, which is a protein, a very type of protein that when we get older, we don't produce as much. It's a very central role in our immune system. And if we don't produce as much, our immune system won't be as strong. Plus, it does help to maintain and enhance the immunity as well as the bowel defense. So what it's doing is increasing our red blood cells called hematopoiesis. And what we see here, these are before and after pictures of the government scientists that carry that they have shown people that, hey, before taking hemohim and after taking hemohim, Atomy hemohim, it's actually producing red blood cells for our body. But also not only the red blood cells, which would give us that energy. If some of us have taken this, it gives us a different awakening energy, not like, not like the caffeinated drinks out there, but also it increases the immune system. It increases the white blood cell count in our body as well. This is the before and after picture too. So the main three ingredients in our hemohim is actually these three flowers here, which will increase our immune system, increase the blood flow, and also help with the liver function, but increase and also produce the red and white blood cells for our body. So many things that we can utilize out there, many different foods are very good for us, but this is just a unique product. And many companies out there, they have unique products. They do. They have great products out there. Network marketing. Yes, this is network marketing. Welcome, join us. This is an interesting, different company. I'm trying to share with you what great products they have. And within this Hemohim, it has this type of product, product in Atomy. Another thing about this Hemohim is actually the radiation treatment without and with hemohim. This is a small intestine of laboratory mice, and the food would travel in the small intestines, of course, as the food goes through. But with radiation treatment, they don't suck in the nutrients. These little waves here are one is villus, and many are called villi. I looked this up back in college when my mom told me to present for her. I was like, what in the world is this? What's this? What's in the small intestines? And then that's what I learned: villus and villi. And the food travels through, and if you don't, and it won't take in much nutrients if it's damaged or if it's weakened. But by taking hemohim, treated with hemohim, even going through the radiation treatment, it actually increases the hairs. These little guys are actually increased so that when the food travels through, it can suck nutrients pretty well. So I have experience in many testimonies, and when we had our seminars, and we physically had our seminars, people were giving their testimonies, and I was hearing many things, many people talking about their radiation treatment and how they were taking hemohim and how they went through the radiation treatment pretty well, even with the energy, because they were actually eating very well. Because I've heard that you don't eat too well either when you go through radiation treatment. Now, number immune cell counts. So many people, normal people, there's about 18 to 50 million cells that are for normal individuals. But the ones who are diagnosed with cancer are down to 6 to 7 million, which is pretty interesting. Another thing is that we need our cells, of course, and we produce cancer cells, thousands of cancer cells every single day, and we need to help. We need cells to help fight against that. But another thing is, if you go through radiation, there's radiation is everywhere. Our phone, this computer, this light, it's everywhere. The airplane, the microwave, it really is. Normal cells look like this, but damaged cells are in the middle by radiation. It could be severe or it could be little. I wasn't really sure of how severe this was. But by chemohim treated cells, it actually holds intact, which is pretty nice. And we are actually, it's not saying this is a cure, but actually they scientifically, they researched and they've found this type of cell in the body. It is patented around the world. So we have in Japan, in all over Europe, in Korea, of course, and the US. And we in America have an herbal composition of improving anti-cancer activity and the immune response, as well as hematopoiesis of the body, which is the production of blood, and also protecting the body from oxidative damage. And then method of preparing the same. So we have patents and certificates around the world. So it's not like just a random human is just going around and producing this. These government scientists have took 8 years of research and development and produced this product here. Now, when I share with people, I don't share this entire thing. This is really a lot of information. It's just some of us who would like to join this meeting could listen to this. Now, here, I like to share people that for me, it helped me with my allergies. If you don't have allergies, then don't even talk about that. Just share what you have tasted, what you have used, what you have felt afterwards. If you didn't feel anything, no problem. Maybe it's actually keeping you protect and also maintaining your health. So I've heard that it's great for physical strength for athletes, for housewives and house husbands, whoever fold their laundry and clean a lot, right? They get a little bit tired. Office workers who have overtime work, definitely overtime work. And many of us are working nowadays, of course, and some of us are not, and business owners. And even for students for stamina reinforcements, nowadays they're at home sitting the whole time in front of a screen in front of for their meetings that they have for school or even in school. And I think the most effective are elders, the ones who are more sluggish, the ones who are more slower, who actually need a feeling of something. Everyone says energy, but energy comes from anywhere. The immune system or the red blood cells comes from the hemoglobin. You just drink it. You drink twice a day for normal human beings or normal adults. For kids, I've seen many kids, their parents have who are Atomy members, they give it to them. They hear that's good for them, so they give teaspoonfuls or spoonfuls and share it amongst their kids. And as they get teens, they start taking one packet. So not only this is part of our is great for our immune system, but also there is the red ginseng, the Korean red ginseng. Now the immune system the hemohim could increase the immune system, but the red ginseng will actually hold on to make sure that immune system lasts stronger. So if you don't take red ginseng, Korea is actually known for number one to be for the red ginseng. But there's red ginseng everywhere. Ours actually just lasts a little bit longer, and it's a little bit lower price, a lot lower price actually, and we are on 100% spherical granule packet in little spherical granules in convenient packets, to go packets. You can do it in hot water or warm water or even room temperature. You just wait for it to melt. This is 100% red ginseng, so it will also increase the immune system, promotes the blood circulation as well, and hemohim does that as well too. This is what this is doing is it's actually concentrated from powdered straight into these little beads that you just pour it into your glass, and it nicely melts as a to-go drink. What great thing about this, you have to look at the ginsenoside, the milligrams of how much it has. We have 20 milligrams per gram of ginsenoside. And many red ginsengs out there, it says it increases the immune system. That's great for all around health. But a lot of them, to have three components of increasing your immune system, blood circulation of the body, but also the brain memory. Also the brain memory to help with that as well. And these three main components are within our Atomy Hong Samdan. That's what, if you want to look online on the shopping mall, it does say 홍삼단, not just the red ginseng. It's just the complete name of it. We also have it in jelly sticks. Sorry, before the 20 milligrams per gram is actually gets very expensive. Most red ginsengs out there could be in beautiful jars in their roots, you know, and you can get like 5 to maybe 8 milligrams per gram of ginsenoside, and it gets more expensive in the hundreds, even $1,000 to have a beautiful, you know, 20, 100-year red ginseng. And every time you open it to try and use that, well, you lose its potency. Ours at 20 milligrams. And I believe that's if you're in America, $75 as a member's price for 2 months supply, which is quite a difference in pricing. Plus, you have it as a convenient packet. And we also do have the red ginseng in jelly sticks. I've spoken with members, and they actually tried this first to eat on it, and it's totally fine. It tastes delicious. To go, mini little packets, convenient, and it's like a little snack. But there's no sugar. There's no sugar or starch syrup, which is pretty cool. This one has 5.5 milligrams. It's not as much as the powdered the Soffico granule ones, but this one is just it's more of a chewable one, an edible one. I mean, of course it's edible, but more of just a to-go snack. We also have vitamin C, the color food vitamin C. Now, some of us have talked about, you know, why does it say color food? It's like a coloring, you know, liquid or something. But in Korea, they want to explain to us there's different colored foods with the ed at the end, right? We have mango, tangerine, Japanese pumpkin, Finland's lentis mushroom, even the turmeric, which we all know is good for fighting anti-cancer activity as well. Strawberry and pomegranate. So this is some higher quality ingredient, higher quality of the foods that we have, and it's the red and yellow foods in our convenient packets. And this tastes like a sweet sour mango flavor if you haven't tasted yet. And there's many vitamin C's out there. You'll go from the Emergen-C or whatever from the stores out there, and we have it as well too. 500 milligrams per packet, convenient packets. There's 90 packets. If you take one a day, that's a 3-month supply. I take 2 a day, so it's a month and a half. If you have kids, keep it in a high shelf, or else they're going to start eating it like crazy because it tastes really good. Then you got to buy it again. That's the only bad thing. Because if you overdose or something on vitamin C, just excess through one way into the toilet, right? Another great thing about what our company has is fish oil. Many fish oils out there, and I'm sure many of us have tried different large horse pills or even darker golden omega-3s, right? Omega-3s are very great, are really great for us. You know, great for the for cardiovascular diseases, or even for blood clots. It helps to actually improve the blood flow. We have the Atomy Alaska vitamin E. That's the vitamin E omega-3. The two high quality ingredients in our Alaska omega-3 is the vitamin E and turmeric oil to help prevent oxidation. Great thing about this is that that's not really Photoshop. Those are actual, you know, real, this actual product itself. It's really clear. It's golden. It's clear. Why? Because they use a purification method, a technology to purify, to help even with the smell as well too. This is a deep sea pollock fish. So if you guys have tried the fish oil out there and you burp and it smells really bad, they use the middle or the higher level of the in the oceans of the fishes. And even doctors tell us not to take the higher level of the fish out there because it's not good for us. Even for those who have cancer too, it's not good for us. We have it as 180 capsules, and the difference is it's 65% of EPA and DHA as using the scientific refinement method, which is very different than others out there. It's very small, convenient fish oils that we have in Alaska vitamin E omega-3 to swallow, so you don't choke on. So 180 capsules, EPA and DHA, 700 milligrams for us to enjoy. This is if we take 2 a day, 3-month supply, definitely good for us. I definitely take 2 a day myself. Some of us might take 4, 5, or 6. You know, I've heard people with their joint problems. They definitely take this in their knees. Even my own mom, she heard someone that took 6 a day, which was a larger individual, and she was shaking her leg, and she was about my mom's age as well too. So my mom's like a little petite little lady. It takes a little harder to go up and down the stairs, but by taking the fish oil. She did take 6 a day, and I did see her. She would just walk it up and down and didn't really realize it, which helped with the joints too. So yes, omega-3s in general help with joints. This one just helps it as well too. This is a different pricing. $20.50 for a 3-month supply of Alaska vitamin E omega-3s. A big part of our the largest organ in our body is the liver. Now we where the liver is, right? Big guy over here. Everything filters through the liver. What we have is there's milk thistle everywhere. There's even dandelions as milk thistles. We have rhodiola milk thistle. Within this milk thistle, it's not it's very small, convenient little pills that we take, and when we eat, drink, everything filters there, or we get a fatty liver. What people have taken through because of this, the Atomy rhodiola milk thistle, it actually helped to clear and to regenerate the cells in the liver. And for milk thistle in general, one of the most common uses of milk thistle to treat liver, it's to basically treat it. So there's promoting skin health to even the cholesterol, supporting the weight loss, or even for allergic asthma symptoms and supporting bone health. We even have the rhodiola rosea extract. These are two main components in our Atomy rhodiola milk thistle, and it helps to decrease the stress, also to fight fatigue, and even symptoms of depression, improve the brain function, and also controls diabetes and has anti-cancer properties as well. I take 2 a day. Adults can take 2 a day. You can take 4 to even 6 to even enhance it too. In this Discovery Channel booklet magazine I saw, there's milk thistle on there, and there's no test of yet that you can overdose. The more you take, even in a year or two, it actually even helps with hepatitis B or even C. We also have this 100% pure spirulina. This comes from Hawaii, and there's spirulina everywhere. Some of us might have heard of it, some of us not. But actually, spirulina is like one of Earth's first foods in the world, which is pretty cool. People get it in from wholesale stores or even from the natural stores or some vitamin stores in little powder bags. They spread it in their smoothies, their foods. I've seen that there's in LA, there's like a sushi restaurant that actually sprays spirulina on their sushi. So that basically it's fresh 100% spirulina containing ancient chlorophyll, basically chlorophyll, and we have it in the nice warm waters of Hawaii, but with the digestion rate of 90%, 95% or more. We basically can think of this as an all-around product, from increasing your immune system, for the brain, for the heart, for cholesterol, I've heard for diabetes, I've heard for the bone health. I've heard many different things that you can see research about spirulina. We just have it as 100% pure spirulina in capsules, and we have it as a 2-month supply, taking 2 a day if you like, or 4 or 6. Before I've worked out and used it as like a protein instead of the others out there, and just it was actually pretty nice. People have used this as their workout. If you look online, some woman in Japan, which is a Japanese woman there, she actually eats spirulina all the time, and she was having an interview. She was pretty built for just taking the spirulina with her yogurt, smoothies, and the foods. This is a 2-month supply for, I believe, $21.50. Other network marketing company actually has spirulina as well, even in Hawaii. I went to a trip, my mom's Star Master trip from Atomy America, that provided very phenomenal trip in Hawaii, and they got us to a tour, and one store actually was selling 100% spirulina in Hawaii. It was a little bit larger capsules, but the price was like 200, like 150. We're all of us were in Atomy, so we're like, this is ridiculous. We get this for $21.50. we just thought it was pretty outrageous. We were just kind of just keeping our voice down, and of course they heard us because they were Korean, So yeah, it's pretty cool to know of how great of a company Atomy is. Atomy does have their principle of absolute quality. Now, hopefully, I was sharing with you some great quality products in Atomy here, but also the pricing is extremely low, the absolute price. And that's what their principle is. And they want us to use and enjoy and purchase from Atomy without a burden. without, they are focusing on us. It's a consumer driven company. And they actually focus on many variety of products, not just the health, like this one here, saw palmetto. It's definitely for the prostate, for men and for women as well too. But they're just trying to give us a convenient way of purchasing a product that we normally can use, or some unique ones, or ones with health benefits. And there's great products out there that's phenomenal. But just Atomy is another brand, but also has an extremely low price. They're focusing on the quality and the price for the mass individuals. This supplemental is actually in from Florida. But a great thing about this, about supplemental in general, it actually it reduces inflammation, it improves the prostate health, and even prevents hair loss. Hair loss. Plus, it also enhances the urinary tract function. This is for a 3 month supply too as well. I believe it's $30. And some people have taken this in their 40s and in the 50s, and they've told me that within 3 days they've used other ones from the stores out there. But when they try this one, which is about convenient, a little bit lower price than what they've been using, and within 3 days they actually felt a difference. I'm not there yet, but I'm just making sure that I'm protecting myself until then. From 30 years and above, it actually worsens in our prostate. And for women, I've heard after pregnancy, after they were pregnant, and they would run, they laugh, something happens, they kind of go a little bit down there. And when they start taking this, they actually help them too, which is for the prostate area. So this is not just for the men. I've heard women take this as well. Specifically though, for the women, we can just introduce to them, hey, we have Sephora Queen. This is the multivitamin complex specially designed for perimenopausal and menopausal support. It also helps, there's vitamins in here that helps with the bone health, and also with the, I believe, the hair loss and the beauty function as well. But mainly it's for the menopause support in that. So with these products here, there's a variety of other categories we have. We have from beauty, we have personal care, home care. Now, home as in like pots and pans, sponges. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about these throughout our meetings. But this store here, this Atomy shopping mall, they globally source out products and they globally sell them. The vitamin C we heard earlier, that's from Taiwan, and they sold it in Taiwan for a lower price. They sell that in Korea. They sell that in America here. Atomy is globally finding products globally and selling it as well too. And then we are actually able to get some commission back, some cash back. Not just cash back. We can actually do it as a business if you think business, but I don't want you to think business. But here's a way that we can go by our compensation plan. Let me just briefly go through this today, but hopefully you'll have a little more understanding, or at least have a question at the end, or really realize we can actually make money from Atomy. We're not making money from people. Many network marketing companies out there, if you Google this, it's a pyramid selling company. But if you actually look it up, if you actually realize, look at their compensation plans, it's all about joining at a certain price, and then you have to qualify a certain amount, and you have to have a certain amount of people to do something, or you have to have a certain amount of sales in a month to qualify, or else it all disappears. Now, what we want to realize in Atomy, yes, it's a business as well too. Atomy started in 2009 in Korea. It came into 2010 into the USA, and it branched off from there. It branched off into Japan and Canada in 2011, and in Taiwan, it led into the Chinese market, into the Southeast Asia market in 2014. In 2015, in Singapore had actually opened. Then 2016, Cambodia, the Philippines, Malaysia had opened up, and Mexico, which is a giant into the South American market, and also Thailand in 2017. Now 2018. And they went a little different now. They went to Australia, Indonesia, and one of the hugest, the largest continent in the world, country in the world, Russia. Gosh, I don't even know. 2020, last year, even though they went through the pandemic, we all went through the pandemic. The entire world was at a complete shutdown, right? Atomy was still able to open up countries so people can purchase. What I mean by opening up, I mean by having a member to sign up and purchase products. So 2020, China had opened up. Huge market, right? The over billion, many billions of members, people are there. Then Colombia and even Hong Kong and India. 4 countries last year had opened up for members to join and purchase the products in their country. This is huge. Just last year, they went into over $1.8 billion in global sales. From last March, from 6 million members until now, there's 16 million members. Now, these are not all business people, not business minded. They're not all doing business. Like if you buy extra toothpaste or toothbrushes, you're not doing business. You're just buying extra and you're trying to do some sort of sale to someone. What we're trying to say is by doing business, we want to realize the compensation plan, but also this system that we're doing right now. I'll in just in a second. So these countries that are open right now is 18 countries that open for a business that you can connect to. Now you're thinking like, should I move over there? I'm how can I do these countries? I don't speak Chinese. I don't speak Spanish. I don't speak Russian. You know, but in America is a complete melting pot full of many individuals that we can find, that we can really, or even online if you want to go that route, because that's how this generation is going. What I did was a lot of offline work. Now a lot of people are still doing offline work, which is still the great thing to do right now before it really pops into only online, which Atomy is going online, and that's what we have to try and keep up with them. So these countries that are available can purchase products. So Atomy has the online distribution of products. That's how Atomy was created. It was never a store to walk into, walk out. It was never really going to have some sort of physical way. It's only going to be the company itself is online, and a person like myself can purchase more products, so more quantity of the certain product, so other individuals can actually see it and they can purchase it from you if you want it. But we want to mainly do it online so that they become a member and they utilize the online shopping mall. Atomy is a company that distributes daily necessities through the system of network marketing and multi-level marketing. Now, I want to add to this here that Atomy is a distribution channel that not only distributes daily necessity products, but they also distribute profits. They also distribute income back to us, guys. There's this last year, $1.8 billion, right? Let's just say it was $2 billion. 35% of that is going to sit there. It's going to sit there. $700 million is going to sit there as in a pool of money for you and me to claim. If you don't want to claim it, that's okay. If you can't claim it, then let's try and claim it. How are we going to do this? Now I'll speak about that in just a second. So this is network marketing, but it's also a way for a consumer to purchase a product without being burdened. That's how network marketing was. I mean, we have to be burdened to do something for us to get this this unique, great product. And many companies have it. You just have to pay up for it. Atomy, you're not paying up for anything. Just some time, just some of your time. So they do have the healthcare to food categories, and they provide the absolute quality and absolute price. We should not overthink this or overspeak this. It's really focusing on the quality and its price. Now, we are not the best quality in the entire world. We will never say, Atomy will never say that. A human being, a member of Atomy, can say that. That's their judgment, but that's not what Atomy is saying. Let's not mess it up, guys. Atomy has absolute quality with absolute price products, and we are not all natural products. We are not all all organic. Let's not do that. They have ingredients with organic ingredients in there or natural product ingredients in there to create a beautiful product at a convenient price. It started in Korea and it branched out into many other countries. They went from what Atomy is doing. It's been established to sell products from a manufacturing company called Colmar Beauty and Health, which has 100 years of connection with the Korean government. who created hemohim, as well as other scientists in the cosmetic, the health, and the pharmaceutical industry. So Atomy is backed up pretty well. Is connected lifetime contract through a manufacturing company that's going to stay there for a very long time. And they distribute products, they globally sell it, and it's also network marketing. Now, with this global market, what Atomy can do now with 18 countries, less than 10 years, they had $1 billion in global sales. Now we are into the 12th year with my math, right? 21 minus the 2009. Within 12 years, they have the 18 countries, but we can register. We can register up to 50 different countries. Now, what does that mean? Like, why would you sign up someone? Why would you sign up someone that's not available to do business there yet? Well, because they're expanding, because people are already sharing the information of how great the company in general is, or how great the products are. So they're preparing themselves, and Atomy is giving us the chance to prepare before Atomy can open in those countries, from Croatia, Romania to the UK to Turkey, and we've heard from our, if you guys watched the Global Success Academy Success Show recently, Atomy Global Success Show this past Friday and Saturday for part 1 and part 2, they actually told us of how great Atomy is expanding. They're expanding this year. They're going to try and open up the UK, Turkey, Kazakhstan, and even New Zealand. Now, these are some great countries out there, including what we have now. What we have now is the United States. We have the U.S. and melting pot. That's the very first country that opened up. Then, of course, we have the whole entire Americas, the North and South Americas, going into the Southeast Asia. So if you know anybody that's connected, or if you can find members that would love that you just want to share to Mexico, that can lead us into lead you into South America, or even who speaks Russian or in Chinese or Singapore, or in their languages that they have. So this company is expanding very well, very, very big. And I hope that you just realize, yes, there's a big potential, big opportunity for all of us. We are joining into Atomy as a member. I mean, if you think business, that's no problem. Just remember, the products are the ones that will do business for us. The products are the ones that will do business for us. The products have the wings. The products will have the legs. We just need to quickly talk and share about this, of how great it is. And if you can sell yourself, that's fantastic. But we're not selling ourselves for something bad. We're not selling ourselves to make commission or make 3%, 5% off of what you talk about. We're not about that. We are about what you use and what we can talk and share about quickly, because they will realize how great the skincare is. I love the skincare myself, and we'll talk about the next time too. It makes my pores tighter. It makes my face brighter, or even more elastic, and more of a shine. If you don't want to shine, they have mineral compacts. They have it doling it out a little bit. There's many products that we can really like. If we really like it, that's when we can talk about it. If you don't use products, then don't even think about the business at all. Or have someone actually try out the products and see for themselves. Have them test it. If they've used hundreds of dollars of quality products, that's like super expensive products out there, then have them try Atomy's, and to see why not. Why not try this product out and expand in a global market? So Atomy has a righteous compensation plan. Free membership, completely free as a member, no monthly or annual fee. No monthly fees, no annual fees, no website usage fee, no automatic monthly purchases. There's no quota to meet. There's no capital required to join as a member or to do business. Many businesses, you have to maybe put in a certain amount of money, hundreds of dollars or even $1,000 to purchase a product. And then other members can join and they have to buy the same amount just as you did. And you can make commission off of them and over again. And people are making money off of people. In this righteous company here, this righteous plan, they provided us a convenient way to get products, but also to do business. Atomy is a binary company. Binary marketing has a binary marketing compensation plan with left and right, but we also have unlimited levels of members that can sign up. over and over again. Even if you didn't sign them up and they sign them up, they are still considered as your left lineage or your right lineage. It's all connected to you. When you signed up, if you're signed up right now, if you signed up yesterday, just a second ago, you have a potential to register anybody 18 years and older in America and and within their countries out there. And I've seen maybe 20 years older in the other countries out there too. But you don't have to go there. You can connect to them. And it's extremely beneficial into the other countries. This is the very first one server global marketing to actually change the history of network marketing. It actually it interconnects to yourself. You don't have to qualify for more. You don't have to actually do you're just connecting a member to a member who brush their teeth, eat vitamin C, or wash their face. I mean, that's actually pretty cool. And when they purchase something, there's points involved. There's point value. Adding products has point value. We're not making commission percentage off the products, off the people. They have points themselves. The Hemohim has 54,600 points. The Absolute Skincare set, the premium line skincare I love using myself, has 130,000 points. And the Korean red ginseng, the Hongshamdan, if you want to look at that at the health section, there's 40,000 PV. Now, what exactly does the PVs do? Well, they can accumulate and make our commission from the company, not from the people. We have our personal PV. Whatever you buy, you sign up, you have your own account, you log in, you buy whatever you want to buy. Those points will accumulate. It's actually for a qualification only. You're like, oh, Martin, I bought about hundreds of dollars of products, where's my money? Well, think of this. What about all the times you purchased from the stores that from 5 years ago, 10 years ago, all the times you purchased from all of them, the wholesale stores or the store down the street? Where's your money then? Why don't you complain to them? Or why don't you think when you join as a member at a certain wholesale company out there, starts an S or a C, and when you join them, did you think business when you signed up? No, you signed up because you want to be a member to shop at that store. Be a member, shop at the store, and accumulate points to a certain amount, and have others to do so on your left-hand side and your right-hand side. The faster you do this, and your left-hand side, right-hand side, there's no business people left side and customer left side. It's not about that. Everyone brush their teeth, wash their face, and you can make money from Atomy. Atomy's rich. Atomy will always be rich. At the beginning, they were nothing. On a piece of paper, they had a brand. The CEO, Mr. Hangil Park, wrote out Atomy on a computer paper, and that was in his $500 a month, leasing office. That was his office. That was Atomy. Look at us now. We're a billion-dollar company. Past 3 years, billion-dollar company, and this is a huge business because of the products. That's what it was. Because the products that everyone can join this, because everyone brushes their teeth or washes their face or uses the home appliances. I mean, that's great. And other companies can try to copy this, but they will not, because there is no debt in this company. There is no, that everything is bought in cash from what the company Atomy is distributing out to a consumer. There is nothing for the company to loan back to a manufacturing company. This company is purely just making the profit as well as expenses, and within the expenses, we are actually able to make money from that pool of money. So it's a limited accumulated points. When members buy products, there's a total accumulation on the left-hand side, a total accumulation on the right-hand side. Now, to start accumulating points, you need at least 10,000 PV. Buy a box of Hemohim, you can start, accumulating points. But it qualifies you to certain amounts. So make sure you look at that, and I'll explain in just a second. Points will accumulate, and you have to qualify yourself. And you don't have to qualify once a month, once a year. No, when you buy something in your account, your membership lasts 1 year. Every time you buy something within your account, it lasts another year again and again and again. You can buy one thing a whole year to maintain membership. And who doesn't buy scrubbers for their house? Who doesn't buy shampoo for their house? If you don't, you're weird. I mean, we all actually use shampoo every single, come on, we all use it. Or even soap for our body. We use these things, and that's our membership. Even people who are making 20,000, 30,000, 50,000 a month in Atomy, they just buy one thing a year, because that was the qualification. That was the agreement when you registered as a member. That's what it gave you. Pretty interesting. We are actually, before, our CEO always said, we can make $50,000 a month, but he's like, listen, we can actually make $100,000 in a month because of bonuses. Not many people are actually doing this business and qualifying for a certain bonus. A certain period of time in the month, we can actually get a bonus. It's an incentive. Yeah, we get commission back, but what other incentives are there? What else can I get? Of course, it's a bigger opportunity. We can make $1.2 million in this year. In a year. Every single one. We have 62 people here. We are all actually able to make $62 million in a year plus. That's what crazy. I mean, well, 1.2 million. I'm just saying as a whole. This company is giving us a chance. I'm not a business person. I didn't quit my job because this business was going crazy. I quit my job to help my mom, drive her around, present products. I did not like to talk in front of people. I would sweat my armpits like crazy. I had like towels under me when I was presenting in front of 2 or 3 people for my mom, and I presented because I was helping her out. But I want to tell everyone that we are all able to, and we all actually have the opportunity to make a income from Atomy. It takes a little bit of time, just as our time. Some of us could take a shorter time if we do something faster, if we have luck faster. Some people take a little bit longer time, but no matter what, we're not losing money at all. We're not. The company didn't tell us to invest money, or the company didn't tell us to have a quota every single month, or you have to have a certain status every month, or it all disappears. The company never said that. It's all our own judgment. So we're not losing anything. Anything we earn in Atomy, well, first of all, we're earning a great product at a low price. Another one, we actually, whatever we earn, it's purely profit. A commission, or first, if you think about it, it's actually cash back. And then if you do it over and over again, because that's what you can earn over and over again, we can actually think of it as commission, as a part-time or even full-time. And even not only this, but we are trying to tell people that we are actually able to earn commission from the company, and not only the top individuals are actually able to make the most amount of money. We just saw a second ago. There's a limit. There's a limit of income. People are making $50,000 a month now, but we can actually get there as well too. They just got there faster. It's not a race. It's just a marathon to get to this limit. If you want to get to the limit, if you're fine with 10,000 a month, that's fine too. If you're fine for 2,000 a month, that's great as side cash. Pay off your Tesla. Pay every single month. Pay 2K or whatever you want to go for. This can give you your side cash or your full-time cash. So then again, the top 10% of people, 1 to 10% of people in the beginning in usual network marketing companies make the most amount of money. But in our company, the payout system is actually for many of us. It's focusing on the bottom individuals. It's focusing on that. So that we are all actually able to earn the same amount. We're not trying to give us, the Atomy is not giving a chance to make a few billionaires. They're actually giving us thousands and hundreds of thousands, not only in one country, but 50 other countries, hundreds of the other countries out there, a chance to actually make the income, for many millionaires, not just billionaires. So the chance to do this, it's their choice. It's your choice to become a member. It's your choice to sit here and listen to me. It's your choice to wash your face and brush your teeth. But it's also your choice to become a member in Atomy and try out the products. If you do, share it and like it, and maybe you get some cash back. If you don't, we can't complain. It was our fault. It was our own fault for not sharing it as fast as we can. We are actually able to earn from $60 in a day, excluding taking out Sundays, up to $1,200 in a day. And that's the limit, complete daily limit. All of us can make. And there are individuals that tell us that are in higher positions that they make $1,200 a day in commissions. Not the bonuses, but just commission in general. And they just wish they would make more, but that's the limit. That's what our CEO, Mr. Hangul Park, created as a limit of 1,200 a day. But he didn't mention to us the bonuses could be the biggest difference. So always want residual things, residual income. We have residual bills. We pay phone bills. We pay electricity, or some of us don't. If that's fantastic for you. or even rent or car payments. We have these things that we have to pay monthly, but why not think about this of something of residual income, and you have ways of residual of income for your if you want stock, if you want real estate, if you want to go that route, or insurance or sell insurance, that's you go that route, and that's totally fine. But Atomy has that potential as well too. We just, if you guys saw the Atomy Success show this past weekend, there's a 70-year-old individual from Russia is actually making income, who promoted to my position, Sharon Rose Master. It's insane. It doesn't matter what age you are, or what potential, what talent you have, what ability you have. It's just following a system and talking about it. What I've done is I've used the products. I've constantly used it. I've constantly shared it, and I've studied what the company is trying to show. I've studied the compensation plan, how it actually works. You don't have to go too much in percentages. Just know that points will accumulate and you get your cash back. If you do it faster, we get bonuses. But when we get more, what the great part is that there's an inheritance form, a 3-generation inheritance form that we can actually give to our kids and our kids' kids. And this is pretty cool. And so the next generation, within 20 or 30 years later, we'll see what's going to happen for the individuals to give down to their kids. This company, what they're saying is, we're not the only ones doing this, I'm sure. And what they're saying is they're going for 10 years, 100 years, 200 years is what Atomy is focusing on. That's potential. And they definitely can do this. How? Because people want high quality products at low prices, and they are consumer driven. So they're always, the consumers are always wanting products. Every time a new product comes out, they always want more and more. And they still keep on using this because we've been using this stuff anyway, most of these things anyway. And this brand of Atomy is giving us a chance to have a type of income that we've wanted, or you have it maybe as a side income. That's no problem. There's two general main sources of income: general commission and mastership bonus. I'll briefly go through this, guys. Again, a personal PV is what you're qualified for. And there's something called an agent, special agent, dealer, exclusive distributor. Again, whenever you purchase something in your own account, you are actually accumulating points until a certain amount. As in, everything starts, what we have here, an agent. Get to an agent, that's 300,000 points. The last one's exclusive distributor is 2.4 million points. Sounds like a lot. Just adding in points, they won't disappear because you're buying it at least once a year. That just rhymed. That's kind of good. Group PVs. Every time your entire left-hand side and your entire right-hand side accumulate at 300,000 PV, every time it does this, it could done it once a month, in a week, or it can even daily. You will get a grade 1, 15 points, and we get about $60 in cash back as a commission if we think about that way. So you're thinking, how many people does it take to get 300,000 points? Again, it's not about the people. Other companies, when I said earlier today, early in the beginning of the meeting, how many people does it take to get to this? How many does it take to get to that? It's not about the people. One person could buy more products and one person could buy less products. It's about the points. And where to see this, you see it in general commission on your back office, on your My Office tab when you log in. When you accumulate more points in one day, you can get from $120 to $1,200 in a day. Now, how does this happen? The points just keep on accumulating? Well, no, you have to expand and enlarge your consumer base. How to do this? It takes a little bit of time, little by little. You feel like if you've been doing this already, guys, if you've been here and you're thinking like things are not happening, well, you're growing something. You're trying to mold yourself so that when something difficult is coming your way, you can explain to them, or you can actually go through what you can actually explain to them on the commission part, on the products that you would like, that you use, or just something about the company that you can share with them so they feel more comfortable and they can actually get cash back themselves as well too. All of us, if you even signed up now, you can actually make more money than whoever signed up 5 years ago, whoever signed up last year. It's a different process. We are all number one when we join in Atomy. It's all about your potential and your push into creating your commission or your income. Now, mastership bonuses as well too. The Sales Master is the very first mastership. The second is Diamond. Third, Sharon Rose Master. Fourth, Star Master. Fifth, Royal Master, Crown Master, and last but not least, Imperial Master. For those of us who are like, what are these masterships? What is all this? Well, they're titles. We have titles and we have titles and jobs. We have titles when we get certificates or licenses to do something. We're not like an electrician when we're cutting hair as a beautician, right? We all have titles to do so. So as a sales master, we get the most bonuses, most share of the bonuses. There's 20% that we share from the pot of that 35% of sales that happened every single year. 10% of that, half of it, can sit there for all the sales masters when it happens. And the rest 10% actually shares to the other masterships as well. And there are, yes, at the higher amounts, there are less masters at the crown master, or royal crown or imperial master. So there's more percentages up there for them to, there's is the same amount of percentages, but there's less people for them to share. So the faster we try to earn bonuses, the faster we can actually earn more income for ourselves. I mean, the sales master bonus, it was like 430, 420 bucks, within 2 week period, or Dime Master, it's like 700 bucks. The Imperial Master has a bonus of like 50 to $80,000. I think like $70,000 or so. I haven't gone there yet, but that's what I've heard from the grapevine going down. I mean, there's this. It's happening and it's real. It really is. And I was even there when these promotions are happening, and we've just seen promotions happen over and over again. Even though you're promoted, and let's just say you don't do the certain incentive, each time, you don't lose your title. Your title is there. Just a bonus is another incentive to you to keep going, and for us to get a certain amount of promotion. So as a sales master, you personally need to have 700,000 PV. Again, you're just adding into products, adding into points to personally qualify. And within these, everything happens in a 2 week period, the 1st to the 15th of the month, of any month, or 16th to the end of the month. It's just an accumulation of what happens. You can think about your points, what you do, or it also, in addition, it just adds in to this. So if you accumulate in the 1st to the 15th or 16th to the end of the month, and you accumulate 2,500,000 PV, it doesn't matter how many people there are, you can organize it, or you can just add into the points, or you can have many more consumers to accumulate automatically. Then if you have that on both sides, then you'll be considered as a sales master. Then if you want to become a Dime Master, you need to have 1.5 million PV, which you just add in points into your account from the 700,000. Then you personally qualified. You need 2 of those sales masters on the left-hand side and right-hand side within a 2 week period, and become a Dime Master. The Sharon Rose Master, you need 2 Dime Masters on the left and 2 Dime Masters on the right when you have personally qualified at 2.4 million PV. Personally, that point value is it for 3 generations. 2.4 million PV, and that's it for 3 generations. You just need to buy one product in a year to maintain your membership, and your points are still there. There is another way. If you look online, there's another way for us to have, but this for us to have from the 300,000 point value to be qualified forever. It's a matter of your passion and your push into creating an entire consumer-based membership, consumer-based business, but also teamwork too. Star Master, you're already personally qualified. You need 2 Sharon Rose Masters on the left and right-hand side, and you become a Star Master. The Royal Master, you need two Star Masters on the right and left-hand side, and it's completely changed the game because there's not that many Royal Masters in America. There's only like 2. And then Crown Master. There's no Crown Masters in America at all. 2 Royal Masters on the left and on the right, become a Crown Master. And last but not least, you need 2 Crown Masters on the left and right-hand side. Now, this needs to happen at the same time, within the 1st to 15th or 16th to the end of the month. If you're just there and you're just a title and you're not qualified in your own position, then you're not qualified to do your mastership bonus, or you're not qualified to do this whole teamwork with your team. So the incentives are the sales masters, they get the Evening Care 4 set, the Box of Hemohim, the Fame set. The Dime Master, you get a tablet, the Evening Care 4 set, the Fame set, and the Box of Hemohim again. And there's cash bonus as well too, not just products. The Sharon Rose Master, on top of their actual cash bonus in their account, they get $2,000 bonus as a promotion, and also 3 nights, 4 days promotional trip. I'm yet to go on to the trip as well, but when I went on my mother's trip that she took me on to, they were in Mexico of 5 days, 4 days, 3 nights, and it was awesome. Like they would have everything on room service was all free. You know, everything was paid for to get over there, with 2 tickets as well too. So you must take a family member to get on over there, or your loved one. The fourth level is called Star Master. We all can't wait to get Star Master, right? Star Master get 4 tickets to 3 days, 4 nights, and $10,000. And my mom, Eunice Han Star Master now, she actually brought me over to the Hawaii trip, and it was phenomenal. I couldn't wait to finally try and bring her to my promotional trip, because she brought me to hers, and I'm thanking her and to get to here. So think of ways, guys. If you have a goal to do something, you might as well push yourself to that goal. And how Atomy has those tools to do so. And there's many variety of tools out there in the entire world. But Atomy is a way, convenient way for many individuals who don't have talents like myself, or abilities like myself, or a qualification like myself, or I'm not a business mindset. Like, I'm not like that. You just follow this type of system here, talk about this and study it over and over again. And eventually people will start to love Atomy the way you share it, or the way someone else shares it. Um, the Royal Master gift, they get 4 tickets to a 10 nights, 11 days promotional trip, plus a car rental fee of $1,000 be given to us, and $2,000 sponsorship activity fee, and $50,000 be given to us. We have a sponsor a little above, Jason Shim, Royal Master, and he did receive $53,000 in his bank account when he became a Royal Master. The Crown Master, there is no Crown Master yet in America, so we want to see, who becomes a Crown Master to experience this entire promotion of how big of a history America would be. They will receive $300,000 in a suitcase, and I can't wait to see that. And also a $64,000 value car. And I believe they might get it in, he or she might get it in cash, plus $5,000 sponsorship activity, and 4 days promotional trip for 10 nights and 11 days. These trips in Royal Master and Crown Master have not been in America yet, so I'm excited to hear what Atomy America has in store for all of us. Then last but not least, what the CEO, Mr. Hangil Park, he explained all of these masterships over and over and over again back in 2009, even before 2009, when he was creating Atomy, and he said he would give us $1 million on a forklift. On a forklift, like what an insane way. Like usually just have like a crane in a box, or we just have it just given to us, but he said he would give it to us on a forklift. We all laughed. A few years ago, there was no Imperial Master. And then within a few years afterwards, boom, boom, like 4 or 5 Imperial Masters have populated, and we have seen actually CEO Mr. Hangyo Park driving his Atomy forklift, giving them $1 million. And yes, that wasn't the actual $1 million in there. They already received it in their bank account, They also received a chauffeur, a paid salary driver, and a secretary for their decked out 1,200 square foot office, plus $10,000 sponsorship activity, and 10 nights, 11 days promotional trip, 4 tickets. And I think they went to like Alaska and Europe, and they went all around for those trips. And the thing about the trips, thinking about like the achievement, what to do after. There's Imperial Masters right now. There's like 5, 6 or 7 or so, and they're going around traveling. They're having a good time with their family, and they have for their entire rest of their lives. They did within 10 years, less than 10 years. They did this, and why not? Why not think of all of us doing this and starting now? Thankfully, there's a company like this of Atomy that changed the history of network marketing. We have potential to do so, and all the companies out there, we can do this. We can. It's just of a less amount of work for all of us to do this. I mean, Atomy has a tool to give us the opportunity, and there's many promotional ceremonies. They give us a chance to talk about ourselves, to give testimonies. So if you are here and you're thinking of making money and stuff, when you achieve your mastership, yeah, you're gonna have a chance to talk in front of people if you want to, or talk like this in front of a computer as well. So this, last but not least, there's clubs. There's something called something called Auto Sales Master Club. When you achieve a sales master position once a month, over and over again, at least 10 times within a year, you'll receive a pin. This little guy here. All of us can do so. All of us can do it. and this is between receiving the position over and over again, even though you're at a certain position, at Diamond Master or Sharon Rose Master, and you have maintained this auto sales mastership once a month within a year, you can get this point pin as well. But the ones who get to $10,000 to $100,000 a month is called Leaders Club. This is different. This is pretty cool. The ones who get to $200,000 in a year is Royal Leaders Club. And I saw my mom when she became a Leaders Club member. She didn't even like realize what in the world has happened. She became a Leaders Club member. She received her pin, and then soon enough later, she became a Royal Leaders Club member, which was pretty awesome to see her. She was like, what in the world? I didn't even think about becoming one. I thought about it, but didn't think it was coming so soon. Which you earn 200 to $300,000 in a year. And in a Crown Leaders Club, there's when you earn 300,000 to 400,000 and up. But last but not least, man, you make like 600,000 in a year, you become the Imperial Leaders Club. And this Crown Leaders and Imperial Leaders, this was not there in the past couple of years. But I think because they were making so much bonuses over and over again, they're making a lot more than the CEO thought about. And I'm sure he thought they're making a lot of, we're all gonna make a lot of money. But then these new pins were coming out for all of us to try and get and achieve. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it sounds like it's a little swan, but hey, this little ugly duckling becoming a royal swan was CEO's motto that he wanted to share with us. And yeah, we were all ugly before, and we all become beautiful and healthy through Atomy. The Atomy success system. Last but not least, guys, thank you for holding on to this meeting. We have our weekly meetings like this. We have to be in a system. If you're saying if people have been saying like, I met people who talk about that. Yeah, I've been in the business. I'm in the business, and I quit. Like, I mean, you quit brushing your teeth, you quit washing your face, or you quit shampooing. Like, what did you quit? You mean they meant, oh, the time into investing their time into coming to these meetings, just their time to coming to seminars, to one-day seminars, their time to join an online seminar. All these seminars, before it was offline, you physically have to drive to them. I've driven to 6 other cities within a week, driving a couple hours in a day, having these offline seminars, setting up, presenting, tearing down, drive again next day. These things here, the company paid for an individual, paid for the hotel room to be set up, so that an individual like you and I could walk in there and sit and listen. It's not paid for at all whatsoever. The only thing that was a small fee was a Success Academy, and that barely paid for the food when we had it. And if some of us on the call have been to Success Academies, I miss it a lot too. You see the individuals, you always see a happy vibe. It's not like loud, like techno music or like loud music in there. It's more of a live happy vibe from people that haven't seen each other for 3 months, and we get together, we pay a small fee, not at the door, a small fee for the entire event. We got gifts. Some people receive up to $300, $1,000 gifts as raffling. Like they're giving us so much information, so much products, and there's so much love and food, of course. And the success system, another part of the success system is the global seminar. So hopefully you guys watched the Atomy Success Show this past weekend. Stay in tune all the time to just view. It might sound the same over and over again for these meetings that I have here, that we have together here, for product information, for the business plan, for someone talking about their life experiences. That's the system. I mean, by doing that, they're going to give me $2,000 a month. Atomy's going to give me $10,000 a month. Atomy will give me $1.2 million in a year, just by talking about this, just by sitting here and doing this over and over and over again. I mean, to be talented in something, you got to practice over and over again, right? And to be a pianist, practice your hours, right? If we put in hours into Atomy just like this, something great will happen. It just takes a little bit of our time, and I guarantee it'll be shorter time than your profession that you've done, than your career, so that we can provide for ourselves, our life, and our generations to come, 2 more generations, because our company is doing this. Our company is providing a substantial, strong base for all of us to make income. And we can do this now online if you want to, or there still is offline. We can still choose to talk about this over and over again. If you don't talk about it, then that's your mistake. Atomy has the tools to do so. It's only our chance, our opportunity to keep on pushing ourselves to do this, to talk about and use Atomy. And I'm not going to say to do business. When people become a member, don't say come and join the business, join this. Say join Atomy. Let's join Atomy, guys. Let's try and join Atomy for the products. Let's join Atomy to receive great prices, and we can all share the information over and over and over again. One becomes one, two, one becomes two, two becomes four, and it will expand exponentially as long as we make sure we all become loyal consumers of Atomy. And I'm extremely loyal of the products of skincare, head to toe, inside and out. Atomy is a chance to give us not only great products, they distribute great products at great prices, absolute quality, absolute price, but also profits back to consumer. Each and every one of us on the call here, I'm very thankful that we all sat here to listen and to experience this. Or if you have your testimony, if you have your presentations, if you have your way, we all need to talk about this in a certain way. Again, we are not all organic. We are not all natural. They have great quality. They have natural ingredients in there. And this company, people can say themselves, it's the best company in the world, and it's the greatest one. It's the first one to change the history of network marketing. And I'm glad that that I am a member. I'm glad I'm doing this full time. I wish I started 3 years before I quit my job in 2015, because my mom was sitting me down in a kitchen table saying, Martin, when you have this qualification as an agent and 300,000 points and 300,000 points, you get $60. I'm like, no thanks. I'm already in a job. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, what's $60 gonna do? Buy me some gum? What is this? But the potential of that, of how I can expand and receiving that over and over again, I had no idea. For those of us who are new here, we have no idea what big of a company we are in. This huge Titanic, this overload, mother of Titanics, like this, it's insane. People who are still within Atomy, people who are in Peel Masters still have no idea the potential of this company. It's going to be huge. It's just 12 years now, and there are millionaires already. There are people who are earning hundreds of thousands of dollars in a year, and they buy one item in a year. Now that's insane. That's insane. It's a beautiful, righteous company giving us quality products and pricing, and also potential of giving us future income for generations to come. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening tonight. If you have any questions, you can place in the comments or unmute yourself. You can definitely ask me some questions if you like. It's good to see everyone here. Hopefully there are other members on here that can share their faces. We're always looking good on top, and then at the bottom it's always like pajamas and stuff, right?
Hello.
So hopefully next time everyone is actually able to show their faces wherever you are, no matter what. It's okay. Even at nighttime, you just skincare on. If you have your peel off mask on, use that sucker and leave it on. Just watch and listen. Hopefully I'll make you laugh too much at times. But good to see everybody. Let me just have one more quick announcement here. Here we go. So just they're coming soon, March 4th, 11 a.m. Pacific time, and I believe that's 2 p.m. Eastern time. You will get Atomy Fruit Bites. You can try this out. I'm sure it's gonna be very good, from fig and walnuts to date, cocoa, and hazelnuts. Atomy America will always have new products coming within over and over. Just be patient. If you already use all of Atomy products, then yes, we are impatient. But the ones who are not using all of Atomy products, from the omega-3s to toothbrushes to the grilled laver seaweed that we have too, and wrapping around chips are great for calcium. Then we can just wait and be patient to use all the products first and try out all the different kinds we have. The more we talk, the more we use. The more we use, the more we can talk about. The more we experience, the more we can talk about as well. And for those of us who have not purchased an item within your own account that lasts a whole year membership, the ones who have not done so, on March 3rd, the withdrawal date, 10 p.m. Pacific time and 1 p.m. Eastern time, your account will be withdrawn, automatically expired, no harm done. You don't have to sign off anything. No one's forcing you to do anything. But if someone is about to expire, let them know about it. Say, hey, your membership about to expire. Do you want anything? Do you need anything? Or let them know. Maybe they still want the membership. They just forgot about it. That's when we come in to let them know about their membership. How to know this? Just a quick thing is in your lineage, my office, lineage, click on search and to see if anybody has a telephone button in red. That means they're about to expire like now. If it's in black, you have a couple of weeks left. All righty. So let me end our meeting here with our company motto. Hopefully everyone did see the success show though last weekend. It was really cool. Really nice to see that, especially with our CEO on there as the very first one. If you guys can unmute yourself and go with this company motto with me, then we'll end our meeting here.
Oh, sir.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, company motto, ready? Yes,
Yeah.
go.
Spirit.
Cherish the spirit, create the
Create the
vision,
vision.
follow the faith,
Follow the
serve with
faith.
humility.
Follow the faith.
Ja, ja.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Good night.
Thank you very much for